Hey everybody! In today's video, I'm super excited to tell you about this new tool I found called Penji. So, if you know me, you know I do 1,000 things. Like, I constantly have ideas of content I want to make and apps I want to build, and I'm kind of all over the place, but in a good way. I'm very excited, love to do things. But I'm not a graphic designer, and while Canva is great, it only does so much, and you kind of still need something to put those pieces together, and it can be really time-consuming. And don't get me wrong, I understand the importance of having a good visual brand with all of these projects I'm creating. Like, just because you build it, people won't necessarily come, and you've got to really grab people in with these thumbnails and your landing page assets and all sorts of things like that. So I recently discovered Penji, and it's like I'm able to have my own design team at my fingertips, and I was like, I don't know that I'm really the target audience for this. Like, I probably don't need that much. Like, maybe I just need something like Fiverr that would be a little bit easier. But then I actually tried this out with a project for generating new assets for my YouTube channel. So my banner, which you'll see if you click and go to the page, and some different, thumbnail art and things like that. And I have found it to be super helpful. I was like, this is exactly what I need. And so I'm super thrilled to keep using it, and they're not even paying me to make this video. They let me try out the product, and I'm so excited about it that I want to share it with you all. So I'm going to show you exactly what it's like to use it and how easy it is, because I know my fellow builders and creators would totally love to have something like this at their fingertips as well. So let's dive in. Alright, so I just want to show you how easy this is. First of all, you go to your portal and you hit New Project. And all you need to do is title the project something descriptive. So let's say I want YouTube thumbnail for Penji video. And all I need to do is, select the category. And they're already, preset. So you don't have to explain, hey, what is, a YouTube thumbnail? You can just search for YouTube thumbnail, and they already understand, oh, okay, that's the type of content we're doing. And so you hit Next, and you can make some specifications about, if you want any other sizes or anything like that. And then you describe it. And so, obviously, there's some pointers here about ways to do that exactly, and you don't have to try to remember what's helpful to tell designers. It tells you right here. So, basically, clearly describe what you want, link to your channel so they can see that, your target audience, find some examples that you like, any color preferences, and the words you want on there. So, again, super simple checklist. You can just kind of add it all in here, blah, 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 and then attach any examples. If you're like, oh, I saw this YouTube thumbnail, and that was actually really helpful, you can do that, and then hit Next, and you'll create the project. There we go. So go right in here. So you can see from this project, this was my sort of thing. I was asking for social media banners. I gave a description. I linked to page. I found some examples of ones that I kind of liked online. Something that was like a rough sketch of what I was looking for, but not quite it. And then attached some, creative of me that they could use in that. And then you can see how easy it was. So I submitted the project, and pretty quickly, they basically recapped what it is and what's going on there, and then shared some designs. And so I could view the designs, and it was super easy to be like, ooh, I like this, but can we change the URL to only say, get rid of the HTTPS or different things like that. And it was super easy to literally point and click to any changes that I wanted. And it was like, oh, can you add another button here? And you can see what these comments look like, and they hover up and show there. And it's just a really easy way to interact with, here's the area I'm talking about, here's the change I'm looking for. And they, immediately took that and then were able to make those edits. Boom, it was there right away. And I was like, this is great. This is exactly what I want to see. And then from there, I can just click download and I can preview, or I can get the actual source file. So if I have any of those tools and just want to make a quick little tweak, like in Adobe, I can, move a button to the left or right, or change the text if I need to. So this is super awesome. And you can see the final result. And let's head to my YouTube channel and see. So right here, you see, it's right there. It's got exactly what I want, and it looks beautiful. So much better than anything I could have created on my own, even with Canva. And so I appreciate that, they incorporated the logos of everything I talked about and took all of my feedback. So that was super easy to get. And that was just, within 24 hours of me saying, hey, I've got an idea of a banner that I want. So it was really helpful, and I'm a big fan of it and can't wait to keep using it. So this is awesome. This is really cool, but you might be thinking, why would I use this? Well, first of all, if you're a serial builder like me, then you understand that you hardly have time to develop your apps and extensions, let alone, make them look nice. It's really important to have that And Penji makes this so much easier than if you were to, hire a full-time designer for yourself or freelancers, which I'll get to in a second. But this is also great if you're a content creator like me. You also understand the value of creative already, because you've probably noticed that, you might have a video that's not performing well, but you change out the thumbnail and boom, completely takes off. But you won't know because oftentimes we don't have time to create those images because we're too busy making the content. You might be like, okay, yeah, I can see this, I need some design help, but why Penji? Why not like something like Fiverr or, some other sort of method? And you could use Fiverr. It's a lot cheaper and it shows, to be honest, and it's just not exactly the same. You kind of get what you pay for with these sort of things, and with Fiverr, you're gonna have to like vet out a bunch of different designers to see, does this work? Is this really what I'm looking for? And it's just honestly a lot of work, and it might feel cheaper, but you have to go through enough designers to find one you like that it may not be in the long run. And you're also not their only priorities. They may not be able to get back to you as quickly. So it's not like, having someone dedicated to you. And if you want to get somebody dedicated to you, well, paying a full-time developer salary or designer salary is, trust me, a lot more expensive than Penji. So if you're looking for that, this is going to be the best way to do it. And you're going to get the most quality developers because Penji has such a robust hiring process. Like, they only hire the top 2%. So just anybody can, post something on Upwork or Fiverr and just say, hey, I'm a designer, and you can see some of their work, but like you don't know exactly how well you all are going to work together, how good their work is overall. Whereas Penji does all that vetting for you. So you're going to be paired with a good designer, you're going to get work fast, and it's literally just like having a team right at your fingertips, so you can focus on the things you need to do and not have to worry about design. So there's no harm in trying it out. You get 15% off if you use my code Brittany15. So just use that and you get 15% off your first month. So why not go ahead and try it out and see if it works for you. I'm a big fan. I think you will be too. Comment below if you've got any questions or need any help, and I hope you find it as useful as I did.